everyone to Life Captured episode 25. Today I want to be talking about some personal struggles that I deal with that maybe some of you deal with too. So first off, perfection. It is one of my absolute worst things that I deal with because whether it's the way I dress or how I have my hair, I feel like we've talked about this before, how I have my apartment, what I say, what I do. I want everything to be perfect. I hate being late these days. I will leave so early, so I am never late anywhere. But I struggle with perfection so much. And even going to church this week, I felt like, okay, I got dressed decently. I look okay. My hair, absolute mess. And so I carried that with me and because I wasn't perfect. And so that is one major thing. Second thing that I struggle with is I am a little bit socially withdrawn. And some people don't believe that, but I really struggle with that. And so there are times when I will kind of struggle in a conversation with someone, or I will awkwardly stand there because I want to be around you and I want to talk to you, but I also struggle with my words, what to say, or even how to carry a conversation. So I just kind of awkwardly stand there trying to hope you don't leave. But so if I'm carrying a conversation with you and it seems like I'm comfortable and relaxed, that is not as common as you may think. So it says a lot about our friendship. But that's something I definitely struggle with. I'm socially withdrawn. But the last thing is, it sounds a little bit silly, but I struggle with sharing a meal with people. And it's really, the last couple of months, I feel like it's really kind of gotten to this point where, to me, sharing a meal with someone symbolizes a closeness, an intimacy, a vulnerability, just a unity, a friendship, and it's just very, very personal. And so, for some reason, partly because I am socially withdrawn, I struggle with sharing a meal with someone, just sitting down and eating. And recently, the last few days, someone invited me to lunch, and it caught me off guard. And then I couldn't do it because I got nerves. I got nervous and I couldn't do it. And so that's something that's a little quirk of mine that I struggle with that. Sharing a meal with someone because it just feels so personal. So if I share a meal with you or I carry a conversation with you and it seems like I'm comfortable and I'm relaxed and I'm talkative, those are all things that are not very common with me. So keep that in mind next time you see me. But I know these are kind of weird things to be sharing on this week's episode, but I want to be relatable and inspiring. And it sounds silly, but I do it mostly for myself because I'm trying to be the kind of person that my younger self could look up to. And so it's mainly a little preaching session at myself. So what I would tell myself right now in this situation is stop getting in the way of yourself. Don't let fear dictate your actions. And you cannot be perfect. Perfection is really unrealistic. So stop putting all that unnecessary pressure on yourself and driving yourself crazy. Because you can't be perfect. All you can do is the best you can, and that's it. So, this week's episode is just a little bit silly. Just keeping it light, I guess. So, I hope you all have a great week, and God bless you.